college football. They make it loud and frenetic. He has talked to his quarterback and his center about having a high level of communication here on the road. Back to you.
Holly, thank you. Can't wait to see how this one unfolds. And the Buckeyes will kick off first, and here we go. Just into the end zone, and he'll bring it out. Pulled down at the 18, and the decision to bring it out of the end zone was not a good one. This place is roaring, and it's going to be so hard to operate under these conditions. They'll start on the ground with Brown. Didn't find a lot of room. Let's give him 2 out to the 20. The Longhorns want to crank the tempo.
And after that run, getting right back up to the line of scrimmage to go hurry up, defense has to be ready.
Arch is going to throw for it. Trying to make magic on the scramble. Slides, avoids the hit. What a play to convert on 2nd and long.
He does a good job of dropping back, going through his progressions. Nothing there. What do? Go get some yardage. Make it positive. Don't sit back in the pocket and force something into a bad situation.
Maybe a crease. Works his way to the 41, and that is plenty to give him a first down.
And, man, you don't have to be a great play caller to give that guy the football, right? Like, feature him. The offense goes through him. You've got to love this running back. And he just finds a way to make those chunk plays like he's...
There he goes. Got enough for the first. Oh, and the defense in chase mode, and they finally get him down at the 35.
This defense is going to have to do a better job slowing down the run. We've seen twice now in this opening drive. This guy break one. And so this defense has to do a better job at the point of attack, and their D coordinator probably is already thinking to himself, well, I have to get another guy in the box to slow this guy down.
And a decent gain there before the defense makes the stop. Picked up 5 on that last pass play. Now it's 2nd and 5. Running inside. It Smothers. Finds a crease at the 20. Nice pickup on the ground there, and they'll move the sticks with the first down. And the Longhorns come to the line with a new set of downs. Quick release on the RPO. The ball is down at the 14 after that grab.
It must be nice for this quarterback knowing he's got this type of athlete playing the tight end position. That can work the middle of the field for him. He's a guy who can stretch it vertically as well, but this is a guy the QB will look for early and often in this game.
Got some room, headed to the goal line. He almost punched it in for 6. They'll get him down at the 1-yard line.
It's really hard on a defense to drop back and know it's pass. And then a quarterback like that, he just has the ability to pull it down and just, bam, shoot through a hole, chew up yards so fast, outrun fast guys. It's just really hard to stop in today's football.
They'll try to get it in with the run. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. Now 2nd and goal, and right in the teeth of this noise. Now here's Manning. Well, the quarterback can make a big play when he starts moving around. Can't make the grab as he was looking for his man right at the goal line.
And you've got a golden opportunity here now on 3rd down. I know you just threw an incompletion, but you've had a really nice drive to start this game. You want to cap this thing up, and you want to do that by scoring a touchdown. So think about who your best playmakers are and who needs to get a look on this critical 3rd down. Whether you're running it or you're throwing it, the best players touch the ball right here.
Manning from the gun on 3rd down. Can't make the grab as he was going for 6 right there.
And look at the quarterback, look at the players on offense. They're overlooking at the sidelines, begging to stay on the field and try and score this touchdown. They've been on the field for so many plays, for so long. When you've done all that work, you want to capitalize and you want to score a touchdown. You don't want to be kicking a field goal at this point.
Looking for the goal line. Touchdown, Longhorn. Put 6 on the board.
And I love the aggressiveness early. Love that they went for it on 4th down. They punch it in. They get the 7. And here's the thing, Palmer. I love the aggressiveness. When you start to get this goal-to-goal situations, the defense now, even if they get a stop, they got to go the whole length of the field against my squad. Love people that go for touchdowns instead of field goals down here.
Well, I think the offensive line also helps the head coach make that call, knowing that he can trust these guys to get it done. These guys are battle-tested. A lot of these players have been in big games and played in big moments. So here you are early in this situation. Let's roll the dice. Let's capitalize on this and trust those big fellas to get it done.
Might be calling a hot route. Headed for the corner, it's Jackson. They didn't get a push at all on that one. It'll be no gain on the play.
Great team defense on that run play. Everybody doing their job. People winning their one-on-ones, D linemen staying in their gaps, linebackers and DBs filling. They just can't do it better.
They'll go right back to it. Makes the tackle at the 30 after he picked up 10.
Love the play call on the RPO, and you're just really trusting this running back to be able to make a guy miss and then get into the second level. The offensive line did their job, gave him a crease, but that was the running back making that linebacker miss in the hole before getting north.
The run inside. It's Jackson. Spins away from the defense. He'll be stopped at the 41, but give him 10 on that play.
Man, those are so hard to defend. You know, the quarterback, obviously he's doing the run-pass option, creating some indecision in my head. And look at that. He hands it off, and the back gets a quick 10. Easy. You know, like just chews up yardage. Just really, really tough to stop those kind of plays.
Guys, it is Texas who holds the lead. And we've come to the end of one. And let's take a quick moment to catch up on the stats. Now to see if these guys can get back in the game as we open the second quarter. Short completion last play. Let's see if they throw it again. On the run, it's Jackson. And he never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it. The Buckeyes want to pick up the tempo. Right back to it. Could be an alley. That'll be enough for a first down as he crosses the 50 and gets it to the 48. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Quarterback may change this route. Say it. Thanks to grab. Turning it on. Just carving up this defense and getting it down to the 24. The Buckeyes will have it 1st and 10. Hard running there. They make the stop. Not a whole lot of ground picked up there, and they'll have work to do to get the first down.
Great effort by the defense here. Offense trying to go wide receiver screen. How about the speed on defense rounding to the football?
Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Jackson. Not a lot going on there. Picked up a couple. And the Buckeyes come to the line on 3rd and short, trying to convert here. Saying from the gun on 3rd down. Serious arm strength on that 3rd down pass, but it's incomplete.
Good job by this defense, man. They've given up some yards and some plays on this drive, but they didn't lose focus. They stayed dedicated to what they're doing, and a great job on 3rd down, forcing the 4th down here, and hopefully the field goal attempt.
4th down, say it. Finds his big tight end. He's brought down, but not before he picks up the 1st down and a gutsy call to keep this drive alive. The Buckeyes go back to work after moving the chains through the air. Looking for a crease, it's West. He breaks a tackle. They get him stopped, but those feet kept moving until he was down to the 5.
defensively, with all the space now in spread football, there's so many opportunities where it's one-on-one tackling, and it's really hard to do. It's hard to get guys to the ground that are so talented. That's why defenses have to swarm to the football, get multiple guys there. That's your best chance to not have broken tackles.
Right back to the well. They went right back to him, and this time the defense was all over him. Nothing to show for that run.
Now, you want to be a great run defense, your DBs have to be great tacklers. And I love the way he comes up, sees the run. I know he makes the money in the back end covering passes, but when you got a guy that can fly up and make tackles, man, does your defense go to a different level.
Rush is on him. They're setting up the screen. Couldn't quite nudge it in. Not sure you could get much closer, but it'll be 1st and goal. The Buckeyes come to the line with a fresh set of downs thanks to that last connection in the passing game. They'll dial up the run on 1st and goal. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. Quarterback adjusting the pattern. Here's Julian Sayin to throw. Escapes the pressure to his right. And he can't quite make the connection as he was trying to pay off this red zone opportunity.
And that's a good job by this defense, man. You drop back, you play really smart, play sound. Understand, there's not a lot of field to cover, and they couldn't fit the ball in a window. Good pass defense.
Lets it go to the end zone. Touchdown, Ohio State. Fit it in the window for the score.
And a lot of times when you get down here in the red zone, man, it's players, not plays. Finding your individual matchups that you feel very confident in. And I'm not surprised they went to their go-to wide receiver. And I'm also not surprised that he won on the outside and got the touchdown.
And the extra point was good. And that extra point was good, and we're all tied up here in the second. And no chance at a return here. They'll start this drive at their own 25. Movement from the linebackers trying to mess with the offensive line's assignments. Here's Manning to throw. Pressure coming. Hit hard as he released the ball on that 1st down pass, and it never had a chance.
Well, this guy shot out of the cannon. 2 catches on the opening drive, and finally going back to him again. This time, they don't hook up, but he's a guy that needs to touch the football often, and I think this offense
might have a chance. Across the 35, out of bounds at the 36, and a really good pickup as they're starting to move.
It's so important this offense is able to get this guy the ball in space, especially on the perimeter of the field. And I love that last play call because he's able to get outside and use his speed. To me, that's where this guy is most dangerous.
They stop him just a link or 2 short of the 1st, and man, what they can do on 2nd down here. They go play action with Manning. Nowhere to go, and the ball is loose. And the defense got it.
And the defense able to get pressure to the quarterback, and they got everybody trying to swipe at the football. The impact on the hit sometimes jars the ball loose. Great job with the pass rush, and a better job forcing a turnover.
Here's Sayin to throw. Got his man downfield. Brought down at the 10-yard line, and a nifty pickup after the grab on that one. Timeout signal for by the Buckeyes. That's their 1st. Looking to throw, it's Sayin. They'll have 2 left to work with before the half. Touchdown, Buckeyes! Quick strike through the air for the score.
And the offense breaks the tie, takes the lead, gains some momentum. How big is this, Palmer, now going into the half with the lead, with the momentum?
Well, they break the tie, but they also break their confidence a little bit now. The opponent now has to go into the locker room probably down, and they're wondering, what adjustments do we have to make? What do we have to fix? Because we've got our work cut out for us in this game.
And the PAT gives them a 14-7 lead. And it'll come out to the 25. No attempt at a return. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. Corner's going to give them room. He lofts one down the sideline. Got it in stride inside the 20. Now the Longhorns will call the first of their 3 timeouts. They'll have 2 left to work with before the half.
And how about the big strike down the field? I love when offenses take shots down the field, try to make big plays. Now they're set up in the red zone.
Incomplete. He was looking for the score there.
The offense just has not been able to find a way to get their rhythm going here in the first half. We just haven't seen it in the passing game. That was a really good example of it again. If they're going to score more points in the second half, they've got to make some adjustments here at halftime.
They'll ride the running back and leave it with him. Wrestled down at the 8-yard line as they threaten deep in the red zone. We've got a timeout in the waning seconds of the half. Maybe a chance to get off a couple more plays. One more snap coming before halftime. Third down from the gun, Manning. They get enough rush, and it pays off. The sack at the 20. They get the timeout called here, and probably just enough time for one more snap to put up points before the half. And in the final seconds of the first half, they'll send out the field goal unit. This whole play is going to see if this kicker can operate in a sea of noise. It is perfect. That'll bring him to within 4. The Longhorns will line up to kick off and start the second half. And no chance at a return here. They'll start this drive at their own 25. So here comes the Buckeye offense onto the field. They've been firing on all cylinders, touchdowns on each of the first 2 drives, and they'll try to make it 3 for 3. They'll open the second half with a run. Oh, he's got some space. That's about as close as you can get to that marker, and it will be second and just a few breaths away from the first down. And the Buckeyes come to the line. This situation, you might see a shot play. Breaks the tackle. He's there to make the stop, and they threw it in reverse, losing yardage on that play. The Buckeyes will hustle to the line. The offense changing the play. From the gun on third down, Sayet. Moving out to the right. Bought a little time, lets it go. He's got his man, makes the grab.
This defense is going to have their hands full trying to keep this guy in the pocket. They do not want to let him get outside because of that speed. His ability to extend plays makes this offense very, very unique as he's able to get the completion there to move the stick.
Going deep. Got it down the field. The Buckeyes will line it up on 1st and 10. Run in the red zone, it's West. They'll finally get him stopped at the 1-yard line. What a run there.
In halftime in this locker room, there was a lot of positive things to talk about. You got the lead. But you know what else would be positive, Palmer? Get the running game going early in this second half.
You're absolutely right here, and I think this coaching staff is going to try to put this game on the offensive line a little bit. Let these guys take this thing over, be physical, and push this defense around.
And the Buckeyes line it up with a 1st and goal. Timeout is called, and they got it just in the nick of time before the delay of game penalty. And that will leave them with just 2 timeouts to use the rest of the way. Quick hitting end around on 1st and goal. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the play. Let's see if it stands. the decision has been made, and the coach will take the penalty. And the offense will take that gift, set up right on the doorstep, first and goal with the 1. Motion from the wide receiver. Receiver going for the edge on the jet sweep. And he surges across the line. Touchdown, Buckeye!
And I like the play call because when you get in the red zone, you get more man-to-man. The field shrinks. What do? Put a guy in motion, good timing, get it to him. And how about the receivers on the outside blocking up their guys, and he takes it all the way in for the touchdown.
And the extra point is good. And it'll come out to the 25. No attempt at a return. The Longhorns head out, hoping to move the ball on this possession. So this second half didn't exactly start the way they had hoped on defense, and now the offense will try to answer with a score of its own. Intercepted, and that is the last thing they needed.
I love when people start to understand what we're doing defensively. If they're going to